What is good, everyone? It is Ryan, and we are back with the NBA. And Monday, we have two banger plays for today that we are going to cash out on and continue this three-peat. Some of you guys might not call it a three-peat, but depending on the lines and what you actually listen to in these videos, we have won 3 in a row. So let's go. We'll continue. We'll put this to 4 in a row, something that we've only done a couple times on the free picks, but we've done the three-peats a lot, but the four peats, we're looking to do that again. It's not been done so many times. So here's the last video's recap. I said Luka 26.5 for the last video. But then I also said you could alt it down to 24.5 because the Brandon Ingram one I was super confident in. So that hit, obviously. And then the Luka one, if you listen to it, depending on what I said in the video, that smacked with pretty easy. You didn't have to sweat it to the wire. So that is what we took for last video. And guys, the VIP has been on a little bit of a slump right now. So honestly, it doesn't sound smart that I'm saying this, but you guys, well, we haven't been on a slump, but because Phantom's been cashing for us, but now's the time to join. You get on a slump, we get in there, and then we don't start missing. So we got our misses out of the way. So if you guys want to join, you can join with the link in my bio. You can get it for completely free. I have over 1,000 subscribers now, so I need to fix that in there. But now, like I said, we don't slump very often. So once that slump is over with and you join in, you will be very hot. So pretty unfortunate for the people that we got in a slump. We aren't really missing by a lot. We've missed 2 plays last night by 0.5. The night before, we missed 3 plays by 0.5. So it could easily go our way. So I'm never going to be non-transparent, but we have been breaking even a lot. And last night we lost 2 units, and the night before we broke even. The night before, I believe we lost 1 or 2 units. So it's really not that bad. We're getting our slump out of the way. We're not missing 2 props in a single play either. We're just basically going, if I post 5 plays, or going 6 for 10, 5 for 10, 7 for 10. We're really not missing 2 props in 1 play. So lock in and get in that VIP. To start us off for this video, we're taking Kevin Durant over 21.5 points. He's gone over in 6 of his last 10 games, averaging 27 points per game. In his last 30, he's gone over in 70% of those 30 games, averaging just 27 points per game. We did get pretty decent value. This is around at minus 200 on your DFS app. So there's pretty good value behind this. This play comes close to 2x regardless of alting this line. You can see here, in his games versus Washington, he's hit this in, 7 out of 8. 7 out of 8, averaging just around 27.3 points per game. You can see here the defense versus small forwards for Washington is 27th, or so, letting the 3rd most points per game to small forwards, giving up 25 per game. Over the last 7, they're letting up the 2nd most points to small forwards, giving up almost 30 per game. That is absolutely ridiculous. So you can see the matchup. It's a 15.5 point spread, which you can call it a blowout. You don't necessarily need to call it a blowout, but if it stays around there the whole game, I do expect KD to play around 30-ish minutes or so. You can see in his first game with the Rockets when they blew him out by 23 points here. He still played 31 minutes, so I do think that is going to be in our favor a lot. That 3 ball is wide open, the top of the key. You know that's where Kevin Durant likes to go. That mid-range and kind of the paint dunker in the dunker area is where Kevin Durant likes to go. So similar, 7 of the last 15 hit over, yes, but look at the guys that are going over. RJ Barrett had 21. If RJ Barrett can score 21, Kevin Durant can score 22. Peter scored 12. Brandon Miller scored 22. His line was at 24. Jarris Walker, 19. Shepard, 15. These guys are all on the same team, and they all scored 23 for Porter, 21 from Powell. Thompson scored 13. So even though they're not hitting their line, these guys are still putting up 20 bombs pretty consistently. There's not really many injuries except for this key one right here, which is Jabari Smith. So if you go to his last 30 games and you do games without Jabari Smith, his most recent one, he dropped 32. So that's pretty favorable, 21-32, averaging 27 points without Jabari Smith. So none of these guys really matter. They've all been out for the season. It's not like it's going to change his minutes, but Jabari Smith is definitely going to change his usage. So that is what we like to see here. There's another small forward out, which is Tate, which obviously Okogie will play behind him, but Kevin Durant will see more minutes most likely. So regardless of blowout or not, that is why I like this play a ton. And guys, if you have been cashing or missing, it really depends on the app you're using. Make sure you can alt these lines. I know PrizePicks is probably going to give you a lower but take away your payout. So make sure you're getting on Chalkboard code FFMI. You deposit $100, they'll give you $100. You send me a screenshot, I will get you in my VIP. Now's the time to get in VIP. I can't stress it enough. Usually if you get in middle of the slump, you sit out a day, and we absolutely go nuclear. So, and the slump for me is much better than the slump for other people. So I highly recommend you get in there. If not, get on PrizePicks Underdog Chalkboard, $1,500 in bonuses plus a free winner every single day. You can get this with any of the links in my bio. I highly recommend you guys join that. And lastly, we had Darius Garland at 9.5. I'm not really sure how this is even possible. You can see here it's a 1-point spread. Garland's first game with the Clippers should be a pretty good one. He's hit this in 10 straight games, averaging 19 points per game. That was with the Cavs, obviously. But if you look here, he's starting tonight. Chris Dunn questionable, John Collins questionable. I'm really more concerned with Chris Dunn. Not that it's going to change away. Garland is the starter now. Chris Dunn will be sitting. So a lot more minutes for Darius Garland. If he can't score 10 points, I don't even know what to say here. But if he can't score 10 points, it's pretty sad. On the season, I know it's with the Cavs. He's hit this in 88% of games, averaging 18 points per game. So not too worried about this at all. He's hit this in 90% of his last 30, 10 straight, 5 straight. All pretty solid. And this line does give us a lot of value here. So you can look at the defense over the last 7 games. They're giving up 28 points per game to point guards. They're ranked third last in the NBA in points allowed to point guards, giving up 26.5. You can see over the last 7, 28. I was thinking about taking his points plus assists, but I really just want to see him start hooping tonight. I really think he can get his foot in the door with the Clippers, start scoring some points tonight. You can see here his shooting. Garland is a pretty solid shooter. He's an efficient shooter. The paint is pretty free. He likes to drive. He does have a mid-range, and he can shoot the 3-ball, though they don't give up many 3-ball chances. But regardless, I think that Garland is going to be playing a lot. It's his first game, 1-point spread. I do think they're going to give him solid minutes. I'm expecting around 30 minutes or so. So Luka scored 26. Fear scored 8. Most of these guys are scoring double digits. That's all we really need. So I really do like this. Injuries you could see here without John Collins, Chris Dunn, head, no Bradley Beal, the biggest scammer. You can see here Gary Payton, pretty good on-ball defender. He does play the point guard on defense a lot, so if he sits, it's even more free. I really do like this play. I don't even know if there's much more to say than this, but make sure you guys are joining the Discord. Lock this in. We got a bunch of community members cashing every single day, so I highly recommend you guys get in there. These guys all share their plays. We absolutely smack in this Discord. You guys are more than welcome to join. That link is in my bio, and the Pick Finder link is in my bio as well if you guys want to try it out. I will catch you guys in the next one. Make sure you like and subscribe. See ya.